With the Paradox Tinto team working on Europa Universalis 5, or Project Caesar as it's more colloquially known, what can we expect from EU4? Has development completely stopped? Will we see any more patches, any more DLCs? The answer is probably no DLCs, but likely we will see some minor patches, patching some bugs or exploits. But that being said, don't get discouraged, because even though EU5 is going to be an amazing game and a lot of people are going to switch on over to it, I strongly suspect that a very huge amount of people are still going to stay playing EU4 because the two games are more and more seemingly very different in the core mechanics, a lot more different than we initially thought. So that's why once the development team fully moves on to EU5, we're going to still have a lot of development for EU4 from the modding community. That's why today we're trying out Europa Expanded, an amazing mod, one of my personal favorite mods, because it's basically vanilla EU4 with some minor changes that add a lot of flavor and just make the game a lot more enjoyable. Now, the first thing you're probably going to notice is this little setup of three icons here, where we see Europa Expanded Tree, Modern Europa Expanded Tree, and Modern Paradox Tree. So that shows you what kind of mission trees you should expect from the various nations. Now, obviously, one of the main things about this mod is it adds a lot of mission trees all around the world. And you can see in the bookmark area here, we've got quite a lot of newly added missions to quite a lot of nations. We've got an Italian, Iberian, Britain, French, Anatolian, etc, etc, rework missions. Now, if we click on various nations, you're also going to notice quickly you have here the tooltip, which shows what kind of Europa Expanded or Paradox missions you should be expecting. The fact that they added this little interface tells me so much about this mod. It means that they put a lot of work in this. You guys should definitely check out the mod. I'm having fun with this. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with it too. I'll link it in the description below. And if you enjoy this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. It would encourage me also to make more videos like these in the future. There are some recommended mission trees. So if we click here, you see there's a highlight on the tooltip compared to if we click, say, Florence, which does not have the highlight. So some mission trees are more interesting from the developer's perspective. So I do recommend you try out those first before anything else, of course. There have been some map changes also. We've got Sicily, Sardinia, Galicia as release nations, which are junior partners of either Castile or Aragon. There's also some newly added types of subjects, such as the Iberian tributary, which Granada is an Iberian tributary of Castile, which is a special type of tributary. I love how when you get in the game, you also have the game rules, complete new interface with multiple options here. The mission tree, you can have default, or you can enforce expanded Europa trees, or you can have the paradox trees, up to you. I'm gonna go with the expanded Europa trees just so we can check out what's new, of course. Here's a really cool, nice niche feature that I wish was in the base game as well, right? So the AI, if they have, say, a province where they can release a subject, they will if that subject has 4 core provinces that they can be fed afterward. This shows that it's possible to make the AI more competent in EU4, and the modding community is definitely taking the right step here towards achieving that AI improvement. We also have the option of keeping migratory tribes as they are, or keeping them all as settled tribes, or just removing all of the American tribes. This massively improves the performance for the game. I tested this already. Having cleared Americas makes the game 10 times smoother than it was before, because the whole migratory tribes around the US going from province to province really takes its toll on the game itself, since it's a feature that was added quite later in the development process, right? It was a few years after release, so it's not really as properly optimized as it should be. Iberian wedding, we can also have a junior partner decided dynamically, or the AI will choose Aragon or Portugal. So you have the option of getting Portugal as well, not Aragon, when you get the Iberian wedding event. Same goes for the Dutch revolt. Either it's going to happen dynamically, or it's going to be more likely to occur or less likely to occur as well. I like these options. I really do like these options. Confirm this up. They cannot be changed after you've confirmed them, so keep that in mind. Now, it's not just the mission trees that were added and that loading screen. There's a lot more that we're going to be covering here. The estates, for example, aside from the main 3 interactions that you've got a lot of other estate interactions, and some of these pop up the second that you give certain privileges out. And yes, we do have some new privileges as well with this mod. For example, promote the mercantile faction is a new one here. They can give you different bonuses based on the amount of mercantilism. So if you have 40% mercantilism, you can get dev cost reduction -5. You can get a colonist from 60% mechanism, and so on. Now, when you start your game, you're also going to have no mission tree, and you see here this little screen, we have the option of previewing the Paradox missions. This is the standard missions, or the Europa extended missions with all the new juice, and then we just confirm mission tree selection. We also can refresh the missions whenever there's an update for the mod. So you probably noticed this is one of the most in-depth mods I've seen so far. The amount of new buttons they've added themselves, the amount of new interactions they've added is just crazy, man. Like, honestly, this you would expect to see, all of these interactions you would expect to see from an actual DLC for the game, not from a freaking mod. We also have a custom macro builder here, not just the main macro builder, of course, the production interface as it's called. Again, you can refresh estimated costs with this macro builder as well, and you also can upgrade all buildings with this macro builder, so that's just brilliant. There are a ton of new formable nations also. For example, Poland here can form after it unites the Western Slavs, so you need to have basically the Czech land, Silesia, and you need to have admin tech 10. You can form Zapadoslavia, which I would assume means West Slavia or something. This changes your tech group and the unit type to Western units, switching over from Eastern, which is what Poland starts with, and you get a lot of permanent claims all around the West Slavic areas as well. Plus, you get some new traditions and ambitions, so that means new national ideas and such. The mission trees themselves are also pretty massive. Like, look at the Polish mission tree, for example. This is absolutely insane. How many missions is that? That's like 50 plus, 60 plus missions right there just from this mission tree. And I love the fact that it's not all like trickling down. You have some at the top, but you do have multiple other missions that you can complete without having completed the top missions. So do make sure to scroll around if you're going to be using the mod and playing as Poland. For example, for expanding our influence, we just need to have 75% influence in Kiev node, have a marketplace in 2 provinces with a center of trade, and that gives us some little bonuses here. It's the same for all of these. You get different bonuses for each mission. Some of them give some insane stuff, like for example, you get a special casus belli, the Fidei Defensor, which is a unique casus belli on every country of Muslim religious group that owns at least one province in the Balkans region. So that is an insanely specific casus belli for some reason. And for that, you need to be Defender of the Faith, win a war against the Ottomans in the last 5 years, and a few other things here, including some temples or cathedrals. I really like the flavor completely added with these missions. Like, they're very, very unique. Konfederacja Warsowska, that I guess means Confederation Warsaw. Reformed is enabled, 1 tolerance to heretics, and then we get the event, the Warsaw Confederation. There's a lot of basically Polish named missions, which is cool, but I just don't speak Polish, so I have no freaking clue what this means, man. See, this is something I have to give a little bit of feedback on, right? I love the mod, but take my advice. These missions, it's cool to see them in Polish, but only when the game is set to Polish. When it's set to English, tell me what this means, especially for these languages that nobody speaks except that particular population, right? The Poles, it's fine. They know what this means. For me, I can guess, like, what does, for example, Regist Kowarsgwros mean? I have no clue, man. Okay, maybe it means growth of the six, because that's the event that triggers. I don't know. Maybe not. Same here. Hospodarstwo Moldavskie. Okay, so that's the one you get after you get Moldova as a march. You get a subjugation on Wallachia, permanent claim on Wallachia as well, and revenge for Varna casus belli on the Ottomans. Ooh, lasts for 100 years. Interesting. Oh, look at that. When we begin to siege Marienburg, we get an event to accelerate the siege. So the Prussian Confederation stuff has also been a little bit changed, and this is pretty cool. -5 state maintenance, 5 improved relations, and 5 army maintenance reduction per level of advisor. So you can get -25% army maintenance from a level 5 military advisor. Oh wait, no, it's capped at -15. My bad. Still, it's quite a lot. -15. That's pretty cool. Absolutism also has some changes. We have here some interactions for absolutism. In the age of absolutism and revolutions, we can spend 50 military power and we gain for absolutism. On the other hand, we can also increase the max effect of absolutism until the end of the game, but it lowers the max absolutism and monthly depot power, so it's a give and take sort of situation here. So let's go ahead and get a standard Polish start, shall we? Rival everybody we don't like. Rival the Teutons, the Hungarians, the Danes I don't care about too much. I think I'm going to rival the Bohemians instead. Fairly standard estate as well with the +1 mana privileges, obviously. Keep the influence influence lower so we can actually get more lands when we conquer stuff, and we do intend on conquering some things around us. I think I'm gonna go for the 1 stability. It would be nice to have 1 stability from day 1, and all we have to do is appease 1 parliamentary seat anyway. So that's essentially just free stability right there. Make sure we make the life of this missionary a little bit easier by enforcing religious unity in these lands. There's also a really nice, super cool feature in my opinion that I wish was a part of the base game here. So you see we have toggle the court of advisors. If you click that and then you click recruit advisor from your choice, you have a lot of really unique and amazing advisors you can choose from. And for example, some of these give like dev cost reduction -5%, tech cost reduction. So you have a lot more options here. Monthly admin power +1. So that's an extra monthly admin power. Oh my god, that is wild. But yeah, these guys are a little bit expensive, and it's also a little bit more expensive to hire them, not just the maintenance. So we're gonna untoggle the court of advisors, and we're gonna recruit a regular advisor. But just so you know, you always can toggle the court of advisors with this mod, and just if you have the money, recruit a better advisor than the standard ones. Now, because we also got the trader and the master of mint, we will eventually, within the next up to 20 years, within that time frame, we should get the 200 admin 200 diplo event trigger. That's pretty juicy too. Let's go for the Rada Kloveshkovara. Now, to do this one, we need to get a little bit of crownlands, which is definitely something that we do not have right now. It's also improve relations with the Pope. That should be fairly easy, so we get another mission done. Alliance wise, it's a toughie because I don't know who I really want to be allied with. Maybe Brandenburg. I do love me some Brandenburg allies. Maybe Saxony as well. They seem to be willing to ally me. Get that alliance with the Lithuanians just for now, because we will be getting the union over them anyway. Not gonna accept any royal marriages just yet. Support Sweden's independence. Oh no, I don't care about your independence. Rome calls for aid, we will aid. Defenders of Roman Catholicism. Wait, what? Royal marriage and alliance with Byzantium. 15 papal influence. Oh, this is part of the mod, isn't it? That is so cool. You know what? I will defend the Romans. Come at me, Ottoman scum. Go ahead and recruit some units just in case the Ottoman scum do come at me. You know what I just realized? Most of my aggressive expansion initially is gonna go on getting PUs over my neighbors. So I am just gonna go ahead and give regular estates, increasing my influence. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll increase our crownlands eventually. Not necessarily from conquest, just from seizing lands is fine as well, I guess. It's not the end of the world, guys. A little bit of freaking low crownlands never hurt anyone, right? Wait, we can actually gain 5% crownlands for the cost of 2.5 corruption. That is way too much. No, thank you. There you go, boys. Successor to Vladislav III after the failed crusade against the Ottomans. We need a Yaghello. Give me that elective monarchy, buddy boy. There we go, boys. All right, it's all Gucci. We got Lithuania. The world is safe once more. Let's do the fate of Poland now. Because we picked the Yaghellos, we get the +1 legitimacy. If we went for the local noble, we would have gained a lot of claims on essentially Bohemia and parts of Brandenburg. And look at that, we are now the 3rd great power as consequence of getting Lithuania. And we also can still get claims on Silesia apparently, which is pretty Gucci. Oh, if we have royal marriage with a nation of Latin culture group, we get 30 Renaissance in the capital. Renaissance hasn't even triggered though yet. Would it be weird that we got Renaissance without actually having it triggered? Does that actually work? I'm actually curious if that works. If that works, that kind of feels like it's a bit of an exploit. We got no Renaissance and still no Renaissance. Oh, that's bait, man. So you have to specify. It's not there, right? Nope, it's not. Okay, so you have to specify that you get this after 1450, after the Renaissance has triggered. I mean, it was pretty obvious. You don't need to specify. I'm just being a little bit of a dummy. I'm just sad. I want the Renaissance. I got an alliance with Ferrara for that. Okay, now I have to cancel the alliance with these silly boys. Oh, hey, check it out. If we change the Catholic, all of these provinces, then we get events that will eventually make these provinces Polish culture as well. And since we are talking about cultures, let me check the culture map mode because I haven't checked that yet. Okay, looks fairly standard. I don't actually see anything changed around here. Oh no, okay, I do see some changes. So we do have Cappadocian Greeks in Anatolia. We've got more Pontic Greeks around the northern parts of northeastern parts of Anatolia, and we've got quite a few new Greek provinces in Anatolia itself, to show that there were still quite a significant amount of Greeks living in Anatolia in 1444. I'm a little bit surprised about Philip being Greek though. That seems a little bit weird to me. Wait, what? Once we got 190 relations with Warsaw, we got this event, and we can ask Rava given to us and bells given to us. Or we cannot displease the Mazovian dukes and we get 50 admin. But wait, didn't we get cores on these from the event? A little bit confused. Let me unpause. Wait for 1 month to pass. No, we didn't get cores. I thought we get cores from this. Oh, I see. So if we own the provinces, then we get cores. That doesn't really make sense to me. I'm just gonna go for the first op. Give me that. And they're just a little bit upset. But you know what? I don't care. It's still fine. Oh, speaking of, let's get the strong duchies because we got 2 subjects now. So we can get +2 diplo relations as consequence. And we can support Roman in Moldova. Gimme Moldova. Yeah, we got Moldova. Alright, now let's do that famous Polish mission. Gospodarskie Moldavskie, which means I love Moldova in Polish. I know what it means. I love you too, Polish people. Alright, we also can do some defensiveness from this mission too in Moldova, aside from the Casus Bellis that we just got. And now speaking of the Casus Bellis, we can do subjugation on Wallachia, and I think that actually is probably the best option here. We can even co-belligerate Herzegovina. I don't really think I'm going to attack Herzegovina, but just for the sake of it, we can do it. Hey, we got new mercenary companies, the Knights Hospitaliers. Ooh, Teutonic Knights. Wait, what? No shot, we got the Teuton. Weren't the Teutons wiped out a while back? Oh wait, no, the Teutons are here. That's the Templars. They got wiped out. My bad. But why would the Teutons actually fight on our side? Aren't we like technically their biggest rival in the 1400s? How the hell is this 45 aggressive expansion? Seriously, that's so much aggressive expansion for like basically 5 tomatoes. And what the hell is this? Restoration of Union on Bohemia? Why? I'm a little bit confused now. Why did I get this restoration of union? Form a personal union? I don't know. I guess that's something to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's something to do with the mod. Anyway, let's see who is the current electors. Is it the same? It is the same. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna ally all the electors, occupy Bohemia, occupy Austria's capitals, and then dismantle the HRE as well. Simply because I can as the Poles. Why the freaking schnaps not, right? But we're gonna do that as soon as we finish this war in Wallachia, of course. Hey, that's one done. One more to go. Do we have any professionalism? We do not have any. So then we can recruit the free company without needing to care about losing army professionalism. And that's the second one. All right, looks like we are golden right now. Gonna enforce this bad boy, or we gotta peace out Herzegovina first. I guess we do. Hey, that's awesome. We also found the Wallachian army in Herzegovina. Good to see. Since we took out their army, they probably will enforce, won't they? Yes, they will accept. Okay, they unconditionally surrender. So let's get this going. Beautiful. Get back into our lands now. Also make sure we improve with our brand new friends over in Wallachia. And we got even more mercenary companies. Knights of Cyprus, Knights Hospitaliers. Wait, what? Oh, they're unavailable. Why? What the hell? Hold on a second. Austria just did Privilegium Maiu. Habsburg Splendor mechanic, allowing Austria to increasingly grow more powerful with each consecutive emperorship, acquisition of personal unions, or acceptance of new culture. Whoa, I should have checked what's up with Austria. That sounds like a lot of fun, man. Now I want to play Austria. Yeah, let's also do Voivodeship of Wallachia, which lowers their liberty desire a little bit, which is pretty cool. Festivities! Yay! All right, let's see who we can ally. We can ally Trier. We can not ally the Palatinate. Oh, we could actually just forward relations, so we can probably do that easily. We're gonna attack in November. Oh, I just realized. Paderborn, Soest. These are new nations at the start date, aren't they? Whoa, Köln only has 1 city. That doesn't seem fair for them, does it now? Trier is not going to ally us, but they allied Bohemia, so they're going to be in our war anyway. To make this succeed, we have to improve relations with the Palatinate so they would ally us, and with the Saxons. So that is really, really important now. Truce with the Hungarians finished, with the Ottomans finished. That's fine. Nobody cares about Hungary. Said the Romanian. Oh, wow. 1,000 rebels. Whatever am I going to do, guys? I'm sorry. What the fuck just happened? What? What? Oh my god. Okay, I got scared. I thought Austria just integrated Hungary. Oh my god, I literally almost had a heart attack. Okay, so it's still bad. Austria managed to get the union over Hungary super early. But apparently in this mod, when you have a subject that's a PU, it becomes your color, I assume? Which is actually not bad. It's cool. I like to see that on the map. But then why is Lithuania Lithuania not my color. I want Lithuania to be my color too, man. All right, we got Saxony allied. Who else do we still need? I think it's just the mines, isn't it? Wait, no, Austria is not joining anymore. Well, that changes my plans because it means I would have to have a separate war. Maybe I am just gonna force my relations with mines. Just give them gifts, give them everything till they get friendly relations with me, and then after I make the push for the alliance. Oh my god, come on already, mines. Please give me the alliance, you scumbags. We're so close. I can smell it. I can smell the alliance. All I need to dismantle the HRE is get the freaking alliance with mines. That's it. And of course I get a -1 event. Of course, obviously. Why wouldn't I? Oh, we're almost there. Almost there. Skibbity bum bum bottom. Alright, so now we just attack Bohemia. We can call in our friends, actually. Saxony and Köln would be willing to join us. And then after, we attack in a separate war the Austrians, and we basically can dismantle the HRE. Let's get some generals as well. We got horrible generals, obviously. Why would we ever get good generals? Why would we, right? Make the leader a general. He's also pretty trash, but we'll take him. I feel like there should be more requirements to dismantle the HRE. I hope that in EU5, it's going to be a lot more difficult to dismantle the HRE. We got so many nations fighting on our side. This is absolutely glorious right now. We got all the free Romanians. Well, free in between quotations. All the free Lithuanians too, eh? And then all of our allies in the German Empire too. Hey, Pragius Maximus, boys. And Olomoucius Maximus. Minimus. This one's the Minimus one. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's 400 admin. So we're gonna fire the... Wait, what is this? Automatically recruit a new advisor of the current skill and category once they leave the court. Ooh, that's cool. That's actually cool. And we're gonna fire them though, because that way we get 200 of each admin points and diplo points, and we hire them back, and essentially we didn't fire anyone, right? So that's a massive exploit, but it is what it is. Ooh, avec les admin points. Oh, I can call Burgundy in this one. No, I don't want to call you in this. I want to call you in the Austrian war, maybe. Actually, speaking of the Austrian war, I think I'm going to declare that now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. So we got a claim on Slovakia here in Trenčín, and we're going to be attacking... Oh, wow. That's the Pope's on the side of the Austrian. That's not good. That's fine. We just need to occupy Vienna, and then we'll just try our best to get a white peace with them, and that's it. I love how my subjects are doing exactly what I'm telling them to do, namely focusing on the little subjects, smaller allies really that the Austrians have. So you do that obviously by setting the objectives for your subjects and allies, and sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't do it. It is a little bit RNG, but it's definitely worth a try. Especially with this mod, I noticed the AI tends to go for the objectives a lot more than vanilla. Ooh, we broke the walls! We broke the walls! Oh my god. What do I do? What do I do? Do I assault it? They got 3,000 though. No, I'm not gonna assault it. Huzzah! Vienna is ours, which means now we can dismantle the HRE. An end finally has been put to the totally not holy, totally not empire, and 100% not Roman monstrosity. Now with the HRE gone, we should totally be getting a lot less aggressive expansion when taking lands from the former HRE provinces. Go ahead and also do some peace treaties. Quickly getting rid of these allies of the Austrians. Also, by getting rid of the alliances that some nation have, like Trier here is going to have no allies and no money after this war. What happens is their neighbors will eat them up, so they're not going to exist anymore. So they're not going to be able to get aggressive expansion with us because they don't exist. That right there is something to live by. They cannot get aggressive expansion if they don't on the map. That's real. Okay, now we only get 42 aggressive expansion, so we're actually pretty Gucci here. We don't need anything else from them, do we? Pillage capital 110. No. Now we're good. We're good. 65,000 brave men have given their lives for this, but it's 100% worth it because we've expanded by 25% our current size. Actually, more than that, because this is pretty high development. This is actually super high development. 22 dev in Prague alone. It does mean we have to improve relations with them now. So let's get this bad boy back and let's crush some Austrian butts once more. Hey, we can get a white peace with München. We haven't even occupied their capital. We just started sieging it down. Again, the Austrians trying to unoccupy Vienna. Do you not learn? The only people that can free Vienna is the Cossacks. That doesn't make any sense, does it? No. I was gonna say the Hussars. I don't know why the Cossacks came out. Oh, that's awesome. Great timing. A last jousting tournament, so our armies are gonna be significantly stronger. But we don't really have much manpower left, so maybe I'm gonna recruit some mercenaries and consolidate my units. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea whatsoever. Surprisingly, this fort also did not fall at 49%, so that's just good RNG right there. Wait a second, we can even get -5 land maintenance modifier until the end of the game. What? That's cool. That's actually cool. And yes, we lost most of our troops in this stupid ass war, so yeah, it's not going great. We really want to get that white piece, like desperately want to get that white piece. There's definitely a lot more Austrians than we expected there to be. The Prussian Confederation seeks Polish help. They shall have our help. Let's get the juicy alliance with the Danzigen. That means we also can get some insane modifiers here, permanent claims, that siege bonus on Marienburg, and so on. And we're also in control of the war against the Teutons and the Livonians now. Dude, this war has dragged on for so long. They finally agreed to this. Holy freaking schnapps, man. We've absolutely exhausted them. I don't think we can take anything. Nope, it's a white piece. That's fine. That's 100% fine. Hey, well, you know what? We inflicted more damage on them than they did on us, okay? We destroyed 50,000 more Austrians. Well, we murdered 50,000 more Austrians than they managed to do damage to us. Now we can bully over the Teutons, which is the best part, really. Institute Liberal Vote. Wait, what? Oh my god. I love that. Oh, I love going aristocratic for the noble knights. This is just the best thing ever. Forgot about that decision. I did have to delete my independent company or my economy would have completely collapsed if I didn't. Oh my dude, my king just died. How can my RNG be this bad? Like seriously, he was like 30 something, wasn't he? Pretender rises. Of course he does. At least I managed to keep all of my subjects because I had decent relations with them. And of course we get -1 stability from the clergy. Why wouldn't we, right? Dude, seriously, what is up with these freaking events? Oh, actually this is a good one. Until the death of Carol the Hohenzollern. We are the Prussians, guys. We are the Prussians. Oh my god, I cannot believe my leader is actually the Prussians. Did I go for the wrong option in that event? I think I did, didn't I? Okay, we do have a Hohenzollern who's a 0 military skill. This is not historical, okay? You cannot be Hohenzollern and have 0 military skill. That is just, honestly, that's just heresy right there. Ooh, I forgot I have allies I could call. Do I need to? I don't really need to. It's fine. Livonia's got 8,000 units left, so yeah. Let's see if we can enforce on the Livonians now. We can't. 65. What should we take from them, actually? Maybe I'm gonna take a few provinces. No, they're not co-belligerate, aren't they? No, they're not. Oh, that sucks. I'm not gonna take anything then. I'm gonna do actually a white piece so that in 5 years I can attack them again and fully annex all of the Livonian lands. Hopefully, Pray G here, the Muscovites do not annex them before I do. And let's go ahead and also do our skibbity boo, skibbity bay annexatio of the Teutonic lands. Amazing. All right, now we can do Prussian homage. So we can give some provinces, we lose some provinces, and we instead also get Prussia as a march. Oh, we just don't do that. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because we get all of the western parts of Prussia. They keep all of the eastern parts, historical borders, and they also become our march, the Ducal Prussian March, the best march ever. See if we can also get admin 6. We can. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that because I forgot I have to also core this and I gotta get 1 admin. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Yeah, that was actually a mistake. All right, let's go down here. We need to kill the Pretender rebels. Oh, this is bad. Oh no, they're not Pretenders. Oh, I had a heart attack almost. I thought these were Pretenders too. If they enforced their, we probably would have lost Lithuania then. If you enjoy Poland and you enjoy new content for EU4, you're absolutely gonna have a blast with the Europa Expanded. So do make sure you check it out in the description below. And if you enjoy this kind of content, you want to see more, don't forget to also subscribe and leave a like. Till the next time, I love you all.